Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Some West Fargo community members are fearing their way of life will be lost.
Their fears are linked to a push for change in a rapidly growing city that includes the demolishing of the West Fargo low-rise.
Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall tells us about the plans and has reaction.
West Fargo's low-rise residents learned about plans to knock down and rebuild their homes. The low-rise is near Cheyenne and 8th Avenue. All 60 units will be torn down, replaced by up to 80 upgraded apartments.
We're actually starting this whole project because the cost of maintaining this project right now is just too much. This is going to be a great thing for the residents because they are going from an apartment that basically is an efficiency unit with just a stove and refrigerator to a 1 or a 2-bedroom unit that's got the microwave, the disposal, the dishwasher, and the air conditioning and everything.
Residents have to move out during construction. Some can't return.
We do want to get back into the initial eligibility criteria of being seniors.
Some residents tell me they think the project is going to be nice, but they're worried about the transition breaking up their community.
Older people don't really like to move, but they're all like friends and family. And when you're older, that's kind of what a lot of older people want and need.
Without their friends and routines, tenants tell me they worry about what's to come.
We've got a number of people that still drive their vehicles, and they can pick up their friends and come over here for a cup of coffee.
Residents say they hope for a plan that keeps their new families together.
Life is filled with lots of transitions, but half and half, breaking the project up, that kind of keeps the nucleus of, well, we'll call it the West Fargo family.
In West Fargo, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
We have more details on this project, including the cost and proposed timeline, on our website, valleynewslive.com.
A motorist passing through Harwood captured some alarming video. A school bus that's caught between a railroad track and the crossing arms. The bus belongs to the Northern Cass School District. School's superintendent, Corey Steiner, says there were kids in that bus. He and the school resource officer reviewed the bus video.
The driver did everything in his power to make sure the kids stayed safe. And it's one of those things in North Dakota winters that sometimes the lines aren't as easy to see. But the ultimate goal at our school, we always say every day, is every kid gets home safe and to school safe. And he accomplished that.
State Century Code says certain vehicles, including school buses, should stop between 15 and 50 feet before crossing railroad tracks.
Shovels and snow blowers were busy today, and we might get work out again tomorrow. Hutch, what's happening tonight?
Well, tonight, fairly quiet across our entire viewing area, but cold, and there's fresh snow to thanks for that. We have Park Rapids reporting 6 inches, Deer Creek 5, so out to the east a little bit more robust, but still 2 to 3 inches in and around the FM area this morning. Quiet this evening, but snow is on its way by tomorrow afternoon, spreading through Minneapolis. Anyone traveling through the Twin Cities area, a winter storm warning is in effect there, where we could see several places getting 6 to 8 inches or even more. Our south and east counties will have a chance at getting some accumulating snow as we go through the afternoon. I'll have more on that in a few minutes, but quiet this evening and the early half of tomorrow. I think you'll like our extended forecast. It looks like it'll be a little bit more quiet and mild. Details in a few minutes.
Like the sound of that. Thanks.
You bet.
Make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with this nice weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. Download it for free.
The Fargo Schools superintendent says it's important to continue to work together as a community to ensure the safety of our schools for the students we serve. Dr. Jeffrey Schatz sent a letter to parents with specifics of current safety procedures. He didn't go into detail, not wanting to make the schools less safe. Schatz says each school has designated emergency response teams in place and that each school building is required to execute a specific number of drills during each school year. We placed Dr. Schatz's full letter on our website. You can view it at valleynewslive.com.
Minnesota students are demanding change in the wake of the latest mass shooting. Nearly 40 juniors and seniors at White Bear Lake High School walked out of class today. They marched to City Hall to protest gun violence. This comes just over a week after 17 people were killed at Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida.
New developments in a story Valley News Live first brought you. The North Dakota Attorney General's office says a possible settlement will not likely be reached with a former Fargo home remodeling contractor. Assistant Attorney General Peril Grossman says a lawsuit against the Studs to Rugs owner, Tim Rosen, appears to be the only option. 10 customers have filed complaints claiming losses of about $324,000 for projects that were never completed. Grossman says he doesn't know whether those seeking restitution will see any money.
Republicans in a Fargo district have voted to expel white supremacist Peter Tefft. District 21 party members say that they took a vote because Teft's views and actions that he has expressed publicly go against the party's principles. The party says it rejects hateful rhetoric and views, and that white supremacy has no place in the District 21 GOP. Tefft drew national attention last year when he was identified as a pro-white protester at a demonstration in Charlottesville, Virginia.
The White House went on lockdown this afternoon after a vehicle struck a security barrier near the building. The Secret Service says a white Chevy van crashed into the barrier around 3 p.m. Eastern Time, but the vehicle didn't breach it. They say the female driver of the van was immediately taken into custody. Her name has not been released, but agents say she's been seen around the White House grounds before.
It was chaos. They started to run out with machine guns, and they were like, run, 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 hurry, move, move, move.
No injuries were reported, and it's not clear if any shots were fired. President Trump was hosting the Australian Prime Minister inside the White House at the time, but we're told they were never in any danger.
State-of-the-art technology is giving Olympic athletes an edge and making it more enjoyable for you to watch them. The story's later on Valley News Live at 10.
But first, the secret to a long life, and it's not exercise or eating right.